Hi, this is the Belkasoft Evidence Center tutorial series. In this video, we will review the acquisition capabilities of Belkasoft Evidence Center. Using Belkasoft Evidence Center, you can acquire a computer hard drive, mobile device, or the cloud. You will find these three options under the Acquire and Analyze title. The drive option will acquire both a logical or a physical drive, including a hard drive, an SSD, and removable drives. At the top of the screen, select a drive type that you wish to acquire. At the bottom, there are options that you will need to select. File format, and this can either be a RAW or E01. Checksum. This can be a SHA-1 or MD5, or both, or none. If you do select any, you can also request the product to do a hash value upon imaging completion. Lastly, you can also opt to split the image file into chunks of any desired size. By clicking the Mobile button, you can acquire an iOS or an Android device, including smartphones and tablets. If you click on the Android button, Evidence Center will show you all connected Android devices. Let me connect on one. As you can see, there aren't many details on it as yet, and this is because it hasn't been authorized. To authorize this acquisition, you'll need to unlock the device and select Allow USB Debugging on the screen. And you can see that the evidence shows you more info for this phone and will allow you to capture its data. At this point, the product can acquire logical images of unlocked Androids and iOS devices. For Androids, physical images can also be acquired if you have a rooted device. The product shows you hints on what to do in order to acquire a phone. For Androids, it instructs you to enable developer mode and allow USB debugging. You can learn how to do this by clicking on the Connected Device is Not Listed link. In Advanced Options, you may opt to copy various parts of the Android system, including system apps, SD cards, and APK files. Standard ADB format is used for output. Apple devices can be acquired similarly. Standard iTunes format is used for output. Let's click on the Cloud button within the Acquire and Analyze group to download and examine various clouds. At this moment, only Google Drive, Google+, and Icloud are supported. For Google Drive and Google+, the product uses Consent Screen in order to authorize access and acquisition. If by some occasion you know the refresh token, you can also use that. However, obtaining such a token is technically advanced process, which is out of the scope of this tutorial. For iCloud, you can download a user's data by entering login and password, or by using cookies. Login and password gives you more information, including iOS device backups. But beware that logging in will result in Apple sending an email notification to the account owner, and one won't be able to avoid this. One other option available to you is you can also use cookies to authenticate the device, but this gives you less information. And besides, cookies will only be stored on a user's computer if they've once logged into the iCloud.com, and they expire rather quickly. There is no standard format for downloading a cloud, so Belkasoft Evidence Center uses a proprietary BelkaML format. Once a device or a cloud is acquired, Evidence Center will analyze it for various artifacts if you've opted to do so by using Analyze Data Sources for Artifacts option. We will review analysis details in another video. Belkasoft Evidence Center makes your investigations quicker and easier, yet more comprehensive and more effective. Download your free trial today at belkasoft.com/trial. This concludes our video, and thank you for watching.